Sir, I got a question for you. How old were you, real quick, how old were you when you became a millionaire? I'm going all over Hong Kong, interviewing the richest people. Hold up. Hey, for 1 minute, real quick. Is that okay?
Yeah.
How old were you when you became a millionaire?
It's an interesting question because I'm a billionaire.
You're what?
I'm not a millionaire. I'm a billionaire.
You're a billionaire?
Yes.
How
yes.
old are you?
I'm 34.
So what age did you become a billionaire?
25, I would say. 25.
25.
I built one of the largest blockchain in the world.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Can I interview you off to the side real quick for 1 minute?
Okay.
Can you tell me a crazy business story?
Yes, of course. So I have lunch with Warren Buffett.
You had lunch with Warren Buffett?
Yes.
When?
2020.
How did you get a lunch with Warren Buffett?
$4.5 million.
So you paid $4.5 million to get a lunch with Warren Buffett?
Yes.
Was it worth it?
Yes, it's totally worth it.
What did Warren Buffett teach you in that lunch?
He said, "Be careful with the one you marry. You need to make this decision like really hard."
Warren Buffett told you?
Yes, and I tell him to invest Tesla and Bitcoin.
Do you own a lot of Bitcoin?
Yes, I personally have a lot.
A lot of Bitcoin?
Yes.
Why are you telling Warren Buffett to invest in Bitcoin?
The reason Warren Buffett told me not to hold Bitcoin is the reason I invest in Bitcoin. Crypto and the blockchain is the money for the internet. AI and the internet won't understand the traditional finance. They won't understand the dollar. They will understand Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrency because it's created by the machine language. If you want to get into crypto, the best time is now.
Growing up, did you have any idea that you were going to become a billionaire?
For myself, I think 100%. But the people knowing me, I think they have no idea I become a billionaire.
Did you have people that doubted you?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yes.
Among yourself and all of the billionaires that you've met,
Yes.
what is that one trait that they all have in common?
For the one thing all the billionaires all share for me is they all have their own business.
So you can't get rich working for somebody else.
Exactly.
What's your name?
Justin Sung.
Justin Sun. If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Buy Bitcoin.
Buy Bitcoin.
Buy Bitcoin. It's gonna become the future currency.
You got amazing advice, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Justin, I have to ask you, I connect with all the billionaires I interview. Can I get your contact?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah, totally.
Awesome. Excuse me. What industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
Movies, which encompasses almost every industry.
And I'm here with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, man, it's nice to see you.
And you've been a top actor for decades. What's the driving factor of your success throughout your career?
It is my desire to deliver the very best that I've always felt for myself. Even when I was a little kid before movies, it's when I had any job, I always wanted to understand how to do that job and then do it at the very highest level that I possibly can.
Where did your work ethic come from?
I enjoy going for that level of perfection, and I surround myself with people that have that same care. You know, my goal was always to make a movie and have it be the best possible film for an audience, and then it makes some money so that the studio could have that money and then go make other movies, and I can go off and make other movies, and that's my desire. And I knew very early on that in a changing world, the most important thing is one's own ability to change, to adapt, to learn.
And your last message to the younger generation?
You go. I'm someone, when I hear it can't be done, I'm like, I don't know, maybe, how many times do you think the people weren't like, oh, you could do this?
So this is you hanging off a plane, right?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Do you not fear anything?
No, it's not a matter. I don't mind being afraid. I want an adventurous life. I want it. And don't be so afraid to be afraid or nervous. The important thing is to keep pursuing your dreams and finding accurate things that are going to add to your life and to others. The way that I look at life, I don't live it for myself. I know that to live my life, I'm thinking of others. And to lead is to serve. Not to tell people what to do, but to help them to be better. That's kind of what I do.
You got amazing
Right,
advice,
man.
my friend. Thank you so much
very
for your
much.
time. I
It's a
appreciate
pleasure,
you.
James.
Yeah, I
My
really
pleasure.
Wait. Who am I here with today?
My name is Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
What industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
A lot of them.
What were you doing prior to becoming a business mogul?
What was I doing prior?
Yeah.
I was killing your favorite NBA player.
Let me ask you this. You became one of the greatest athletes of all time. What was the biggest driving factor of success for you throughout your career?
I was a thief. Let me explain. If you see somebody that's doing better than you, steal what they're doing. So for me, I stole Michael Jordan. I stole Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I stole Muhammad Ali. And I put it inside my brain and I created me, Shaquille O'Neal.
And you generated and made hundreds of millions of dollars throughout your career. There's a stat Sports Illustrated just did that 1 in 3 NFL players go broke within 3 to 5 years. What's the best way to preserve that kind of wealth?
I think
How did you get rich?
How did I get rich?
Yeah, what line of business were you in? I go all over the world.
I actually grew up very, very poor.
What were you saying?
I grew up in Indiana very, very poor, and I didn't like being poor, so I just outworked everybody.
What line of business did you get into?
Well, I first started running companies, and I started buying companies.
So like the private equity game?
Yes.
What was the number one business book that changed your life?
I never read a business book.
You never read a business book?
No, I was born with it. My DNA.
Do you think everybody's built for entrepreneurship, though?
There's 8 billion people in the world. There's only 5,000 people in the world that have $500 million of net worth. You can go to work.
Are you one of those people?
Absolutely. And I believe God sends 8 billion people down the line. Like in an automobile industry, we all get parts.
Who is your God?
Jesus Christ.
So you're a Christian.
Absolutely.
How did you know God was real? How did you know Jesus was real?
I grew up in a family that didn't have a car, couldn't pay the rent. And so there's a story they tell. I was 12 years old coming from the Little League Park. I had 2 of my friends. We were very, very poor. And what happened is Walt Disney was building Disney World in Anaheim. And they were talking about how they're going to save their money and go to Disney World. And my friends asked me, why was I not speaking? And I said, I'm listening. And they said, don't you want to go to Disney World? And I said, no, I want to own it. I wasn't thinking about the roller coaster at 12 years old. I was thinking about all those people standing in line. I'm in this little booth like the movie theater, taking in the money. And that's because when I got sent down the line, God gave me skills that other people didn't have.
How old are you now?
I'm 82.
You're not 82.
I am.
Are you lied to me? Or you
No, I'm not. I haven't lied to you at all. I'm 82 years old.
How do you look like this at 82? I would have thought maybe 60.
My dad had a story about that. He was 20 years older than my mother. He said, Mr. Ewing, how do you look so good? My dad said, son, there's 5 reasons. I don't smoke, drink, cuss, do drugs associated with wild women. He said, I've only had one really, really bad habit in my life. He said, son, I lie like hell. That's original from my father.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Never quit. You know why? Everybody can do that. All 8 billion people have one skill that's in common. They all can quit. Never give up.
You got amazing advice, sir. I connect with all the billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
I can give you my phone number. I don't do email.
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Hi. How did you get rich? How did you get rich?
I know you.
Yeah,
How did I get rich? I created one of the greatest fitness products on the planet.
So you're a business owner.
More than a business owner.
Yeah.
I also mastered the art of communication. I've sold over $2.5 billion worth of product.
Wait, man, real quick. Can I interview you for a minute? I go all over the world interviewing billionaires.
I'm going to an event.
For 1 minute. It'll be worth it. I've interviewed 40 billionaires in the last 4 years.
That's a good pitch, by the way.
Is that okay?
Yes, you can.
Did you come from a lot of money?
Absolutely not. Flat ass broke. But I'm going to tell you something. I also raised a little boy from South Central. I had him for 12 years of my life, and he was murdered. People hit rock bottom all the time. Most of them stay there, get comfortable, build a couch and a house down there. Don't do that. The best thing in life you can do is go down and spring right back up.
And that's exactly what you did.
Oh, I've done it more than once. Life happens for you, not to you.
Were you good at sales?
I'm one of the best that's ever been on the planet. You know what pitching is?
Yeah.
Getting someone to say yes. Because if you can get one yes, you can get a credit card.
That's game right there.
I realized at a very early age, if you can persuade someone else to say yes to you, you win.
Your parents were broke.
Yeah.
If you could go back in time and give your parents one piece of advice, what would that be?
I love that question, and thank you for asking that.
Guys,
Oh, hey.
we have to stop filming to protect the privacy of our guests.
I like getting kicked out of places. Because I'll tell you why. Don't ask for permission. Ask for forgiveness. Because sometimes the rules don't work for you, and is that okay? I don't know. Break them and find out.
So what's your name?
What's my name? My name is Dr. Forbes Riley. Forbes is in the magazine.
Did you have people that doubted you in business?
Everybody doubted me. Nobody thought I was going to be successful. In fact, I was made fun of on television. They literally said my product would never work. I've sold $1 million a day on home shopping.
How old are you now?
Yeah, you're not supposed to ask a woman how old she is.
How old are you?
Oh my goodness. All right, I'm turning 66 in April.
66
And I'm just getting started.
I would have guessed 35.
Oh, see, now that's a... Oh, yeah, you are a charmer. You're an innate pitcher, I got to tell you.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
You know, I don't know if you get to live more than once, but if you live right the first time, once is enough.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I have a question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
I've seen you before.
You're Miles Garrett, right?
I am.
Can I get 1 minute with you real quick?
Come on.
So how did you get rich for the people that don't know?
I played defensive end for the Cleveland Browns.
You're one of the greatest defensive ends of all time.
If you say so.
Tell the people what record you broke this year. For those that don't know, man.
Single season sack record.
The most of anybody in a single season.
Yes, sir.
What was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
Nah, I can't say that.
More than 10 million?
Yes.
More than 15 million?
Yes.
More than 20 million?
Yes.
Not-
We'll stop right there.
More than $20 million,
Yes.
man. How does that feel? Did you come from a lot of money?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Was that one of your driving factors? Was that motivation for you?
Absolutely. I wanted to give my family a better life, especially my grand. And she passed away right before I got into college and always write her name down on my tape.
When a lot of athletes go into money, they're not used to seeing that much money, and a lot of them go and blow it. What are you doing to build that generational wealth?
Teams and energy, renewable energy.
Energy.
Yes, sir. Part owner in the Cavs.
Are
Sometimes
you a part of a basketball team?
I am.
How old are you?
30.
30 years old?
Just turned 30.
I'm going to challenge you. What's the greatest piece of advice you received throughout your career?
In high school, that's when it was. I was really into basketball. My head coach at the time for football, they told me I needed to be all in or all out. You know, you can't do anything half-assed. You know, if I wanted to be great, I had to give everything to it.
Did you ever fear anything on the football field?
Never.
Why not?
They put on the shorts just like me, and they got to see me just like I got to see them.
What was your self-talk like? Because you see you, man. I mean, you are aggressive, man. You get after it. What are you telling yourself mentally when you're on that football field?
Be prepared for everything that you're going to see. You're the greatest in the world. It's time to go out and show it.
Did you ever worry about what people thought about you?
Never.
Why not? I'm sure you've had haters with this amount of success.
Yeah, I mean, you are who you are.
Hey, Jaylen Brown told me that they don't build statues for haters. They build them for people that do things like Miles Garrett.
You're damn right.
Do you believe in God?
I do. Every sack I point up to the sky, I kiss my wrist, and I have a cross there as well. And I believe that's almost completely part of my process and my success.
Jesus is king.
Every day.
You got amazing advice, my friend. Thank you so much. I got to ask you, man, I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, how did you get rich?
Well, listen, have you heard about McDonald's?
McDonald's?
Yes.
Yes.
Listen, Big Macs,
Yeah.
Quarter Pounders, fresh beef.
Yes, but did you work at McDonald's?
Oh, you're damn right. I'm a McDonald's franchisee.
So you own McDonald's?
Yes, sir.
How many McDonald's do you own?
28.
28?
You want me to say it again? 28.
You own 28 McDonald's?
Yes, sir.
Did you come from a lot of money?
No, I did not. I'm an immigrant. I'm Jamaican. And I got a chance to live the American dream. That's how rich I became.
You didn't come from money. How'd you get the money to buy your first restaurant?
Listen, I'm a hustler. And McDonald's has created opportunities that the average franchisor cannot.
The average franchisee, though, they may only have a couple locations.
Yeah.
28 McDonald's restaurants.
Hey, I've been lucky.
But beyond that, though, it was way more than just luck, man.
When I'm hungry every day. My word for 2026 is one word: growth. Because when you're growing, nobody can stop you. When you're ripe, you're rotten. And I'm green.
The day you stop growing is the day you begin to die on the vine.
I use a term: the day you become satisfied, that's the day you'll become unsuccessful.
How old are you now?
Now listen, I'm 64, but I feel like I'm 25.
And you never got comfortable.
Never. As a matter of fact, I told them today, when this new year started, I had 365 opportunities to attract more success.
Every day is an opportunity.
And every day is an opportunity.
You're the top 1%. What are you investing in?
You know, I like real estate. McDonald's is a real estate company, and it worked for McDonald's. It can work for me. McDonald's is my franchisor. I'm a franchisee.
With each of these McDonald's, do you have an LLC?
You have to. I mean, you know that.
I used a company called Busy for all my companies. How important is the entity structure when you're building the company?
Well, I'll tell you, that's what LLC means, a limited liability company. You got to limit the liability and strengthen the success.
People think that it's so hard, it's impossible to start a business. But what the company that I use, Busy, does is it literally helps you set the business up in 10 minutes. It's not days and months like people think it is.
Efficiency is important. And, you know, the great thing is, Devin, I should come over here a second, please. Let me tell you what the best part of this concept is. My daughter went to University of Miami, went on her own, and she's now a franchisee in this business. She named the entity Dash Legacy, Win This Together.
Do you believe in God?
I love God.
How did you know God was real?
Oh, listen, I'll tell you how I know God was real. I was raised a Catholic, but when I look around me and my success, my luck, somebody's looking out for me. That's when I knew that God was real.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
28.
28 years old. And then how did you get rich?
You're not going to ask me when I became a billionaire.
Are you serious?
Yes.
How did you become a billionaire? How did you get
Own
rich?
business.
You own business?
have to own your business, yes.
So how many companies do you own?
I have more than 10 companies around the world.
Could I interview you for a minute?
Yes, of course.
So what was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
When I was young, 6 months, $80 million.
You made $80 million in 6 months?
Yes.
In what business?
IP licensing.
Did you come from a lot of money?
I started with negative debt of $3 million.
You started negative $3 million in debt. How?
My family member passed away and I inherited $3 million in debt, not in cash.
For somebody who is stuck in that cycle of poverty, what advice would you give to them?
If you want to escape the cycle of poverty, be friend with at least one rich person, because all the rich people want to teach you how they become rich. They want to give you some money to start your business. The poor will only bring you down.
Did you go to college?
Yes, of course. I had 2 master's degrees before I was 20 years old.
What's one lesson about business that you would teach me right here that is not taught in business school?
Okay, a lot of people aim for sale for the figure of the revenue. No, not the revenue, not even profit, because your profit could be hidden in the bad debts, in the things that you can't get. The most important thing is the net cash that you can take out of the business as the net dividend after tax in your pocket. That's all that counts.
That's game right there.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
My parents are from Thailand, but I live in Monaco.
How important is it for an entrepreneur to leave their hometown?
It is the best thing. Every time you leave your hometown, it's no longer comfortable. You become enlightened.
So it's safe to say that you can't become a billionaire working from home.
You're not a tree.
You're not a tree. Hey, if you're going to sit on the couch, go sit on the couch in Paris.
Yes.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Remember, don't always try to make people like you, because when you're successful, you will have haters. You only need to please God, and that's it. Because human, you can never please them. They can't even please themselves.
You have amazing advice.
Thank you.
I connect with all the billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yes, of course. I'll give it to you. Call me anytime.
Excuse me, sir. Is this your house?
Yeah.
What did you do to afford this place?
Who are you?
I grew a social media channel to 20 million followers.
Dude, in New York, you don't just roll up on people's houses like this.
Could I just ask, what do you do?
I build public schools.
You build schools?
Yep.
Could I get 1 minute with you for the channel?
All right, 1 minute.
What's the most amount of money you made in a single year?
Oh, Jesus. 150 million a year.
$150 million. Did you ever think 20-year-old you had any idea that this was going to happen?
I do 2 things every morning. I wake up, I laugh, because my life was not supposed to go like this. And then what I like to call Viking brain kicks in. And I realize that if I want to eat today, day, I got to go out and kill something. So I get out of bed and I go kill shit every day.
Did you come from a lot of money?
No, not a dollar. I started with a pickup truck and a bag of tools in 1999.
How'd you get the money for the pickup truck?
I borrowed 30 grand from my father that I don't even think he had to loan me at the time, but
So it's by any means necessary.
any means necessary.
Were you a good student in school?
No, horrible.
Hey, but now you build the schools.
Exactly.
And why schools? Is there like a good business there?
We started buying an old Catholic school building in Jamaica, Queens. Got introduced to the charter school world just because I happened to have an empty school building. Realized that there was a hole in the market, and we doubled, tripled, quadrupled down, and we're now 21 schools deep with 10,000 kids in our buildings.
So how are the margins in your business? Because I know construction can be very capital intensive.
You know, listen, the reality of it is we're not so much a construction company. We're a real estate company. We own the buildings. So if it costs me a little bit more to build the building, that's fine. I'm in the business of building generational wealth.
So there's a lesson there in itself, is that you got to own real estate.
100%.
Do you own a lot of real estate today?
Lots.
How much?
$600-700 million.
That you owed?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
50.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Wow. Okay. Guy that really put me on the map on my first hotel deal said, I want you to picture two bulls rather, standing at the top of a hill looking down at a field of cows. Young bull turns to the old bull and goes, let's run down there, screw one of those cows. Old bull goes, let's walk down. Screw them all. Teaches you patience. When it comes to real estate, when it comes to anything else, don't sell. Hold.
You got amazing advice, sir.
Thank you.
I got to ask you, I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Absolutely.
Hey. Gates open. All right, you guys. Look at this crib right here, man. Excuse me, sir.
Help you guys?
Is this your house?
Yeah.
How did you afford this place, man?
How'd you guys get in here?
You opened the gate.
I told you were UPS.
No, I'm going all over New York interviewing the richest people. Do you think I could interview you
I'm just headed out.
for 1 minute? I grew to another 20 million followers, interviewing the richest people in the world. I have to just ask you, is that okay?
Yeah, that's cool.
How'd you get rich?
I started an internet advertising company. You ever hear of Blackstone?
Blackstone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They bought my company in 2016. Not once, but twice.
For how much money?
A lot of money.
Could you give me a range?
200 million. And then I bought it back.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So did you have a lot of money when you started the company initially?
Absolutely nothing. Started out in my basement.
So you didn't come from money?
No, typical immigrant story.
So how
Much
old are
bigger.
you?
53.
But you've already sold for $200 million. Are you happy?
Yes.
You are?
But I'm always chasing something.
Do you think that's a blessing and a curse, though? Because
It is. The biggest thing is not losing that founder spirit and what made you great in the beginning.
You said you bought your company back.
I bought my company back.
Do you think when most exits happen, the company that buys it, they ultimately ruin it?
For the most part. Because you know what they forget? The people behind it. That's the most crucial thing.
The people behind it, meaning the customers or the employees?
No, the employees. Private equity comes in for the most part. They want to change everything. And I think the biggest thing is always running that company like a startup, regardless of the size.
How do you feel about AI?
I think it's the most amazing thing. The world's going to change in 3 years. It's also going to eradicate a lot of jobs that are out there.
Are you using AI every day?
Every single day.
And
every
what-
single waking moment.
Now, I noticed the Ferrari. I noticed the $10 million home that we're at right now. Was it like that for you in the beginning?
Absolutely not. I started everything out of my basement.
So how long did it take for you to really start spending money on yourself?
It was 6 years. 6 or 7 years of giving up everything. Holidays, weekends, family life. Nose to the grindstone.
Did you eat glass for a while?
Yeah,
You did?
absolutely. The first year I made nothing.
So after that first year, what was that self-talk like? Did you question it at any point in time? Did you doubt yourself?
No, because momentum builds on momentum. So these little wins, regardless of what they were, even if it was a small account, you knew that you had the capacity to go to the next one and the next one. You just can't have self-doubt. Believe in yourself.
Well, you got amazing advice, sir.
No, I'm glad I ran into you guys. I wasn't going to let you in, but
Thank you, man. I appreciate
Really
that.
appreciate it.
I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
absolutely.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Make sure when you get the interview, get the jacket.
How did he get rich?
You gotta ask him. He got the best story in America.
How did you get rich?
You won't believe it.
No, how did you get rich, man? How did you get rich?
I shred junk metal cars for a living.
You shred junk cars?
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
not that
serious?
glamorous. Yeah,
How long have you been an entrepreneur?
it's got to be like 40 years.
And what's the most amount of money you made in a single year?
Net 60 or 70 million.
Shredding junk cars.
Yeah.
Could I interview you for a minute real quick?
Yes, sir.
Do you think everybody's built for entrepreneurship?
I mean, it's tough. My eyes are bloodshot. You don't sleep much. It's not that sexy.
How did you get the money to start your business? Did you have a lot of money when you started out?
No, loans. I took bank loans. I was really over leveraged in the beginning. It was a total shit show.
Are you actually?
It was bad.
Do you trust the banks today?
Yeah, they've been great to me. But I also know that if you mess with them, they'll bury you.
What is the lesson about money that banks don't want people to know?
I just think you got to watch the small print that you're signing. That's why it's in really small print. Get a magnifying glass before you sign that stuff.
What do you mean by the small print?
You know, like when you sign a bank loan or credit card thing, it gets really small at the bottom. You might want to read that stuff.
I'm going to challenge you right now. Take me back to the most life-changing conversation you ever had. What is the greatest piece of advice that you've received?
When I was driving to prison and I asked my dad if he had any advice for me, and I thought he was going to say this really long thing, and he just looked at me and said, "Don't be a pussy." So that was it. You can't just feel sorry for yourself.
So you learned that nobody was coming to save you.
No, you have to save yourself. There's no money tree in the backyard, nothing.
Now, I've interviewed a lot of billionaires, and a lot of people say that they're miserable. Are you happy?
Right now, I'm happy as fuck, yeah.
Are you
It's the happiest I've ever been in my life.
What is it that keeps so many people depressed and miserable, especially when they become so successful?
It's a tough world, but we're tougher. My biggest strength is I can be happy with nothing.
Really?
That's the best thing about prison. I can live without anything. And I'm not going to speak for other people's problems, but with mine, our problems are so little compared to other people's problems.
Do you believe in God?
I mean, somebody definitely helped me get to this place. It sure wasn't by my good looks or anything, you know.
You got amazing advice, my friend.
I'm trying.
Hey, I appreciate you, man.
Good to see you.
I connect with all the billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah, of course.
Is that cool?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Excuse me, ladies. How did you guys get rich?
You can ask her that question.
How did you get rich? Like, how old were you when you became a millionaire?
I was 22 years old.
You said 22?
22.
How do you now?
I'm 34.
34. And how did you get rich? What did you do?
I was the founder of an app called Sweat, and then we sold.
How much did you sell your company for?
400 million.
You sold a company for 400 million. Could I interview you for a minute real quick? I go all over the world interviewing the richest people to help the younger
I follow you.
generation.
I've seen all your stuff.
Is that
yes,
cool?
of course, of course.
Where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
Did you come from a lot of money?
Absolutely not. I actually started in my parents' backyard.
Did you have any investors in the company? Did you bootstrap it?
Bootstrap the whole thing.
The entire thing?
Yes.
To 400 million?
And yeah.
What's the number one thing that business owners get wrong when they try to sell their company?
I mean, I think I did it wrong. I think when you're selling a company, you want to be able to sell the company that doesn't have you attached to it. If I could do anything and do it all over again, is I would remove myself as part of the company. You want to sell it and be able to celebrate and relax, but for me, it wasn't relaxing.
They call that the key man risk.
That's right.
That's why they say that Disney's the best business, because Mickey Mouse isn't in the negotiation.
That's exactly right. I love that.
So there's some truth to that. Right?
Absolutely there is.
Now, you made a lot of millions in your career. How does somebody make their money work for them?
Don't put all your eggs in one basket. The first thing that ever made me money that I was so excited that I bought was a petrol station.
Station?
A petrol station, gas station.
You bought a gas station?
Yeah, and I was like, wow, out of all the millions of dollars, it's so cool to see rent coming in from a gas station. Like, just diversifying your wealth. Because one day the internet might shut off and it'll all be gone.
Were there any days early on that you didn't think that it was going to work out?
There were days that I would literally be found in a ball in the corner of my gym crying because I got overwhelmed.
So for somebody that may feel like they're at rock bottom, they're dealing with a ton of pressure right now, what would be your message to them?
The greatest piece of advice I've ever received is someone said, you know that you are under no obligation to be the same person you were yesterday. And I think that is really strong in the fact that you can make a change. If you have a passion, go for it.
You got amazing advice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
that. I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Can I get your contact?
Of course.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. Question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
I was 21.
21 years old. And how'd you get rich?
God made me a millionaire.
God made you a millionaire. Who is your God?
Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior.
And what's your name?
My name is Jameis Winston.
And what do you do?
I'm a quarterback.
You're an NFL player?
Yes, I am.
Could I get a minute with you real quick?
Yeah, of course.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
25 million, actually.
$25 million.
Yeah.
Did you come from a lot of money?
No, I didn't.
You did come from money?
No, I didn't.
You didn't come from a rich family, but a rich family is going to come from you.
A wealthy family is going to come from me. 3 generations behind me through the choices and decisions that we make.
Hey, generational wealth, baby.
Absolutely, baby.
I mean, a lot of athletes go broke. What did you do with that money when you first started to make it?
I didn't really touch my game money. I really worked off my endorsement money.
How did you develop that mindset to think so much bigger?
Gratitude is the key to abundance. My dad, he told me like the 3 rules of life. And that's God, that's education, and you can do anything you put your mind to. And the 3 rules of football was never give up, never give up, never give up.
How old are you now?
I'm 32.
Somebody doesn't believe in God. What would your message be to them?
My message would be find a local church. You have a creator. You have someone that loves you dearly. Jesus Christ died on the cross for us, and he saved us for our sins.
I like that you're not afraid to say that either. A lot of people just say God, but who is your God?
Well, we're called to be bold for his throne, so he can then vouch for us to get into heaven.
I love that.
These worldly things, they're here. These trees and stuff, they're going to be here for a good while, but we are only here for a vapor. So how can you be an influence? How can you impact someone else to serve a higher calling on this earth?
Hey, this is a Bible study that the people need right now.
No, it's simple things, man. It's bigger than you. And I think when you understand that you have a creator that put you here for a very unique purpose, I just let my light shine and I let his light shine through me.
Can I tell you something?
What's up, James?
That was a beautiful interview, Dad.
I appreciate
Thank you so much for your time. I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Can I get your contact?
Yeah, absolutely. You can get my contact.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, How old were you when you became a millionaire?
I would say my 30s.
How did you get rich? You look like a mob boss.
So I'm a criminal defense attorney, a trial lawyer.
So you got rich as a lawyer.
You're in Buckhead right now, so a lot of these folks call me the $1 billion lawyer.
You're the $1 billion lawyer?
Yeah, Young Dolph called me that. I represent every celebrity you can think of.
Now I go all over the world interviewing the richest people. Can I get a minute with you for a chin over?
100%.
Did you come from a lot of money?
No, I came from zero. I was raised by a single mom.
How broke were you?
My mom lived on government assistance. I think when I came down to college, that was probably the second or third time I was on an airplane. I think about that when I take private planes, by the way.
So let me ask you this then. What was your turning point to financial freedom?
That's a great question. And I think my pet peeve that I'll share with you is, what is it, live, work, and play? What's that expression?
Work-life balance?
Work-life balance, that's it.
Is that bullshit?
Work-life balance is fucking bullshit. Here's my advice. Ready? If you're young out there, work your fucking ass off and you'll have a great life and a lot of balance. But on the front side, you're going to come in an interview with me and tell me that you're 28, 30 years old and you want to cut out at 3 o'clock and you want to work out of your laptop. Fuck that shit. You don't
want that person. You don't want that person.
I don't want that person. I want a grinder.
And what is your superpower in business? What are you the best in the world at?
I'm a persuader of people.
You're a persuader?
I'm a persuader of people, man.
Are you a good negotiator?
I'm glad you asked that question because a lot of lawyers say, hey, hire me. I'm a good negotiator. That's bullshit. The greatest negotiators are the winners. Too many lawyers just want to chill with lawyers. I don't do that. I got to try case to 12 people. I got to try case to plumbers, to busboys at a restaurant. And so I hang out with everybody, man. And I think that's the key to success.
Who's the craziest person you've represented?
Wow, crazy? NBA Youngboy, Gucci. I represent some of the most interesting people on the planet Earth.
Was there ever a time where your reputation was tested?
When you're a criminal defense attorney, it's tested all the time. It takes a lifetime to build a reputation and a split second to lose a reputation.
So how important is it to keep your word in business?
Your word is everything, man. My mom, may she rest in peace, said, just remember this, people lie about 3 things: money, grades, and sex. So I don't really ever talk about money. I didn't talk about grades, and I've been happily married for a long, long time.
You got amazing advice, my friend.
Thanks, man.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you, man.
You got it, man.
Is it cool? Can I get your contact?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. How old were you when you made your first million?
Million or billion?
Billion.
Billion, that was only recent. A million when I was 24.
So you're a billionaire?
Yes, fortunately I am.
And what's your name?
Tony Robbins. How would you not know that if you're at my home?
How did you get rich, man? What do you do?
I have, at this point, 114 companies. We do $12 billion in business per year.
Can I interview you for 1 minute real quick?
Of course.
Your best networking tip to the younger generation?
I'll tell you what Jim Rohn taught me because it's the best advice I ever got. I was 17 years old. I went to him one day and said, help me understand why we're broke. It doesn't seem fair that some school teacher makes, in those days, $35,000 a year, and this billionaire hedge fund guy makes $1 billion in a year. And he said, Tony, listen to me. He said something I'll never forget. He goes, we're all equal as souls. You're right, but we're not equal in the marketplace. And he said, your job, it's very simple. You have to become more valuable. You have to do more for others than anybody else in the marketplace.
So it's true when they say that life gives to givers and it takes from takers.
I think life is always giving to us. It's our job to figure out what it is. I tell people you're rewarded in public for what you constantly practice intensely in private.
You also mastered the art of getting attention. What did you learn about building a personal brand to generate millions and billions of dollars?
I would offer you a different thought on that. It's not just attention. The attention economy is already over. It's like the information economy. There's so much information. People are drowning in information. They're starving for wisdom. And everybody's trying to get your attention. They've got advertising on people's asses. It's on bananas. It's everywhere. Come on. What you need is to get results. There's no better marketing tool than results. Then you'll not just have attention. You'll have raving fans. And those raving fans will build your business.
Credibility kills all bad attitudes.
And that's the perfect way of saying it.
How old are you now?
65, about to be 66.
Tony, if me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
There's 3 skills you got to have. The most important skills in life today. Skill number 1 is pattern recognition. That's what you're running around doing. What's the common pattern? What's the common belief system? Pattern recognition takes you out of fear. But the second skill is pattern utilization. If you look at somebody who's good in finance, it's because they learn how to not see the pattern, but use the pattern. But the third skill, the one you want to get to, is pattern creation. That's when you become the greatest of all time in your particular category. That's how you get there. But I always tell people, we're not made to manage circumstances. We're made to be creators. We were created, designed to be creators. Become the creator of your own life.
You got amazing advice, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your
Nice
time, man.
meeting you.
You're a massive inspiration.
Thank you so much. Blessings to you.
Excuse me, sir. I had a question for you. One more.
Recognized you.
How old were you when you became a millionaire?
26.
And how did you get rich that early?
I'll tell you a fast, funny story. Before the internet, I was making 6 figures a month in my mid-20s. And so back then, there was a phone book. And I never will forget, one day I'm looking at this phone book. I started calling every first name I'd say, hello, David so-and-so. I can't remember where I met you, but I wanted to give you some updates on my company. And it was a big game changer for me. So I think in today's world, your Rolodex is your Rolex, right? Your Rolodex is your Rolex. And
That's deep. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, thank you. And I believe that.
So it's true when they say that the more hands you shake, the more money you make.
5 billion%.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
Over 3 billion.
$3 billion.
The private equity game is so good.
Where do the richest people in the world put their money?
For me personally, I look at over 100 companies a month and deploy maybe into 4.
So what's that number one indicator in those 4 companies that tells you I'm going to give my money to this company?
In the first generation of that company, if it hasn't been sold yet, we're buying you.
Yeah.
I'm buying you. So I'm rolling the dice on who I'm doing business with.
You sacrificed a lot.
A ton. Most people that you and I grew up with, they just wouldn't even take the chance of turning over 5 rocks for fear of what their name may look like for trying 3 or 4 ventures and falling on their face.
They're worried about what people think about them.
It's the biggest mistake you can make in your early 20s.
How important is it to follow up in business?
Great question. I think when you mastered the follow-up, it was life-changing.
So I've interviewed a lot of billionaires, and I've learned from them that the reason why people go out of business is because they don't know how to follow up with all their clients. There's a business I use. It's called Go High Level, and essentially what it does is it automates your entire follow-up process. So even if you have different businesses, different clients, it literally automates the follow-up process, so you never lose money or never lose a deal.
Go High Level. I'm gonna check it out today for sure.
Let's do it. How old are you now?
How old do you think I am?
50, 54?
55.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Give at least 5 to 10 compliments a day to anyone that's in front of you, random people that you don't know. We're all equal, so don't think that you're better than anyone else, and when you stay humble, blessings come.
You got amazing advice, sir.
Thank you.
I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yes. Congratulations to you, bud. Save it, don't go buy the cars.
Excuse me, ma'am. Question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
My late 20s.
And what line of business? Like, how did you get rich out here in Hong Kong?
I have our own hair care brand.
You started a company.
Yeah. I'm the founder.
And what's the company worth today?
Whoa, $100 million.
So you built a $100 million company.
Yeah.
How old are you now? 40
something?
You're in your 40s?
Yes.
Going all over Hong Kong interviewing the richest people. Can I get 1 minute with you for the channel off to the side? Just a minute. It's for the younger generation.
Sure.
Did you have people that doubted you when you started your business?
Oh, even everyone. Almost 99% they doubt me. But I'm a high school dropout.
You're a high school dropout?
Yeah, I'm a high school dropout. You are the only one who can believe yourself. If you don't believe yourself, who can believe you? Why people believe in you?
You dropped out of high school.
Yeah.
You ended up making more money than 99% of business professors will. What's a lesson about business you teach to them that's not taught in school?
Don't focus the money first. It make you sad. It's just number. Focus what you do. Focus what you're really good at and make it better. And the money will come.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Stay kind. No matter how worst situation you think you are now, it's your moment to shine and stand up tall. Even you die, you don't regret.
Do you have any regrets?
Me?
Yeah.
I miss my father. He passed away.
I'm sorry for your loss.
No, it's fine.
What did you learn from your dad?
Talking is cheap. Work on it. Once you fail, you know what's not good for you, and then you learn from it. And then you go again and do again. But think, you can rest, but don't stop. You're the only one to let you fail. Don't stop.
You have amazing advice.
Thank you so much.
You're very inspiring.
You too. Thank you. Please share to more people. The kids, they need you.
Thank you so much. Excuse me, sir. Sir, is this your McLaren?
Yeah. Both is mine.
How did you get rich, man? I go all over the world interviewing billionaires and successful people. What did you do for a living?
I'd rather not say.
I'm from the States. I've interviewed 32 billionaires in the last 4 years.
Right.
I came out here to interview successful Hong Kong entrepreneurs.
Right.
What types of businesses did you run?
I have a few.
What made you want to become an entrepreneur?
My family was really poor. My dad grew up really poor.
He did.
And he made it up himself. And he always told me that I would find my own way.
You ended up making it yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I never got any help from my family, so.
Are you from Hong Kong?
I am. Born and raised.
So what was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
Wow. Probably £100 million.
100 million pounds?
Yeah.
How was that possible? What business was that primarily?
We do global markets. We do IPOs and everything.
You take companies public?
Yeah.
You actually?
Yeah.
How did you get into that business?
Sorry.
Sometimes you got to do business mid-interview.
One more. What's
man.
up?
How old are you now?
I'm 31.
There's a young 20-year-old watching this right now.
Right.
They want to make $100 million, 100 million pounds in today's world. Give them the blueprint right here.
Wow. Everyone has their own way out. There's no way you can copy me. There's no way I can copy you. So everyone's different, right?
How did you stand out from competition? It's competitive.
No. I mean, my market's really niche. We only have a few people in the business.
So the riches are in the niches.
Definitely.
How did you come upon that niche of anything you could have done?
I mean, I have a double degree in economics and law.
What's more important, book smarts or street smart?
Street.
Why?
Definitely street. I don't care where you graduated from. If you're only book smart, then you might be working for me anyway, right?
And that's why they say C students run the world.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I never ask anyone who works for me. I never require them to have any specific educational wise.
How did you get your street smarts?
I really don't know how to tell you, but just like you and I, you're street smart. You guys are all street smart, I can tell. It's born, right? It's born with it.
Is it inside you?
It's definitely born with it. You cannot pretend for it. It doesn't work that way.
What's the name of that car right there?
Pagani.
How much did that cost?
2.5 million pounds.
And you bought it cash?
Yeah, both of them.
You see a lot of young people, they make a little bit of money and then they go buy a car. Was it like that for you in the beginning?
No.
Why not?
I'm a really traditional Chinese person. I want to bring back to the family. I want to pay back to the family, and then I will spend it on myself.
Thank you so much for your time, man.
Thank you.
What was your name, man?
Bobby.
Bobby, means a lot, man.
I actually saw you guys on Instagram before.
Yeah?
I follow you guys.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, is this your yacht? Yeah. What did you do to be able to buy a yacht? You're in the car business.
Yeah.
And how long have you been in the business?
Long time.
How much was this boat?
You want me to tell you the good news or the bad news?
The bad news first.
The bad news is 120 million euros.
$100 million?
120.
Could I interview you for 1 minute? I go all over the world interviewing billionaires and the wealthiest people to help the younger generation.
For the younger generation?
Yeah.
You want to come on?
Is that cool? How much are you worth today?
Big money.
Big money.
Big money.
Have you ever been fucked over in business?
Oh yeah, plenty of times. You don't pay back, so a bitch.
Yeah. What was your turning point to financial freedom? What made you want to go out there and become such a successful entrepreneur?
So I learned something in my life. I don't know what the word no means.
You don't take no for an answer?
No.
Why not?
The people that doubted me, I look at them, I say, you should have never not believed what I can do. Because here you are, you're out looking to get in, and I won't let you in.
Have you ever been broke before?
No.
Never been broke before?
No, I don't want to be either.
But what keeps so many people broke in today's world?
But what happens with some people, they make their farts bigger than their ass.
Break that one down.
No, they make the farts bigger than their ass. In other words, they do things bigger than they should.
How old are you now?
78.
78? You look amazing for 78. Are you still running companies today?
Oh yeah, I work every day.
Are you serious? What's keeping you so motivated? Is it just the love and the passion you have?
I just feel I'm too young to retire, even though a lot of people think I'm crazy. I just want to keep going. I'm still buying companies today.
You're still buying companies today?
Yeah, an hour ago, I had a guy up here, and I was buying one of his companies.
What type of company?
Another car dealership.
As a multiple nine-figure entrepreneur, what's the best financial advice you could give to the younger generation?
I will tell you, a lot of people hoard their money. What I mean by that is money sitting in the bank don't make you money. In the early days, we used to get loan books. They looked like chance books. And I had so many loans out, and I made sure we paid them all back. And then I started saying, I'm not going to get no more loans. I'm going to try and do everything with my money. And that's what I did. I wanted to be successful. I want to be the best at what I do.
And do you believe in God?
I do.
How did you know God was real?
Well, look, I'm looking at myself today. I used to think I could fly without wings, but I never tried that one.
So you had someone there guiding you all along?
Yes.
You got amazing advice, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Could I get your contact?
Yeah. You want to come in for a second? Want to see inside the book?
For sure.
Come on, guys.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I had a question for you.
All right,
How
what's
old
good?
were you when you became a millionaire?
I think I was like 20.
And how did you get rich, man? You made a lot of millions in your career.
Getting a lot of views back in the day from YouTube, brand deals, and then selling merchandise.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
This year, close to 9 figures.
And that's net?
Yeah, net, yeah. Always net. Always count the net. Don't count the gross, people.
Tomorrow night, you're going to fight one of the greatest fighters of all time. I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Tom Cruise. Do you not fear anything?
No, I fear a lot of things, man. But life is about fearing it and still going after it. Being outside of your comfort zone, that's where success lies.
And what's your self-talk like in that moment?
First and foremost, I thank God. I know He wouldn't put me into any moments that I wasn't capable of handling. And then just belief in the vision, seeing the knockout, seeing my hand raised, staying positive. If a negative thought comes up, I look at it as like a car on the freeway passing by. I acknowledge it, but I let it go.
You've been doubted more times than just about anybody else. Why did you not listen to those people?
Yeah, I know who I am at the end of the day. It's just me and God. You're born alone, you die alone. And a lot of these people are pushing their own limitations that they have of themselves onto you because they believe that they can't do it. They're insecure. They're the ones not chasing the dreams. But not a single successful person has ever said anything hating on me. It's the losers who try to drag you down to their level.
You've never met a hater that's doing better than you.
Exactly.
It seems like you found God recently. But how did you know God was real?
It started years ago through breath work when I first experienced the presence of God. Since then, life has completely changed, and I'm able to walk into the ring tomorrow without any fear because I asked Jesus to take it from me.
And what's your name?
Jake Joseph Paul.
And how old are you?
I'm 28.
And your last message to the younger generation?
Find God, work hard, persevere, and practice discipline.
And don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks.
Let's fucking go.
Hey, you got amazing advice, man. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Hey, good to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you as well. I love your stuff. Keep up the good work.
Hey, I gotta do a video with you, man.
Yeah, we'll get one done.
Can I get your contact? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Sir, Question, real quick. Is this your Rolls Royce?
What are you doing?
I'm going all over Beverly Hills interviewing the richest people.
Do you want to get ran over here, bro?
Is this your Rolls? Is this your Rolls Royce?
Yeah, this is one of them.
How did you get a Rolls Royce?
A plumber, baby.
You're not a plumber.
Hell yeah.
Being a plumber got you a Rolls Royce?
Plumbing and air conditioning.
How long have you been a business owner?
I was owner for about 7 years.
So what was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
2022, I made a little bit over 100 million. Bro, get out of the way.
Can we pull up to the side for 1 minute?
I'm telling you right now, you're paying for this ticket.
Did you come from a rich family? Did you come from a lot of money?
No. We actually, me and my brother got smuggled into the United States when we were 5 years old. We were smuggled through San Diego.
Oh my goodness.
When we were 5.
But you didn't let that define you.
Hell no.
Why not?
What do you mean?
What was your turning point, man? What did you see that made you want to go out there and build an absolute empire?
We just did what we had to do. In order for everybody to eat, somebody's got to sell. Listen to what I said. In order for everybody to eat, somebody's got to sell. Sales is the most pivotal part of the business.
What part of trades right now would you get into if you were starting over in today's world?
Bro, the electricians are about to make money.
Why?
Look, private equity already came into our business. They bought all the solar people. They bought all the air conditioning people. They're about to buy all the electricians. AI cannot exist without electricity. If you have a pulse and you have a brain, you could make $200,000-$400,000 your first year. They keep wanting to put us in college and put us in debt.
They don't teach us in school.
No,
they don't teach
us
this. What's your name?
My name's Ishmael Valdez.
Why don't they teach this in school?
No, they don't want to teach us in school, man, because they're programming a bunch of employees.
And did you use an LLC when you started your business?
Hell yeah.
How important was it, the entity structure and building
man. If you don't know how to structure the company properly, how do you expect to scale it?
So the foundation has to be there.
The foundation has to be there in the business in order for it to scale.
Let me tell you this right now. I used a company called Busy to start my business for my LLC, and I turned it into a multi-million-dollar business.
Bro, congratulations on that too.
You know how much money I saved in taxes using Busy?
Of course.
And it protects you.
The scale will never happen in the business if the foundation's never there.
What did you do to scale? Was it word of mouth? Was it ads?
I think I took one of the biggest risks in 2022. In 2021, we were already doing a little bit over $60 million in revenue. And I went ahead and I got a little bit over 290 billboards.
Were those billboards expensive?
Yeah, they were. But what was more expensive is not making the money.
Scare money don't make money.
Scare money don't make money, man. Look at you.
You got amazing advice, sir. I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Can I get your contact?
Of course.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, is this your Bugatti? How did you get a Bugatti?
I've met you before.
Yes, you have. How did you get a Bugatti, man?
I bought it.
You bought it? What line of business are you in?
I'm one of the biggest real estate developers in the world.
Are you actually?
We're building the Bugatti building right there.
Growing up, did you think that that was ever going to be possible?
No. I had a lot of Bugatti posters in my room, but never a Bugatti building. I didn't think so.
But you made it a reality.
If you have a lot of passion in life, you can achieve a lot of things you thought were dreams.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
A lot.
Give me a range.
Almost $5 billion.
$5 billion.
Yeah. In terms of sales, yeah.
Do you think everybody's built for entrepreneurship?
No.
Why not?
You're gonna fail a lot of times.
Did you ever get rejected in business?
Oh, 1,000 times.
Yeah.
At one point in my life, I used to make 110 calls on average every day. I used to count them, actually. I still have screenshots. Yeah. Pitching to sell buildings, and the amount of times I was ghosted, ignored, rejected, got a big fat no. To be successful, you gotta be a good salesman. And a good salesman is able to take a no and still try again.
But you've already made billions of dollars throughout your career. You're still building the Dubai skyline. Why is that?
The biggest inspiration for success is success. So success always attracts more success. Remember how you used to grind from day one, and make sure you approach every day, even when you've made it, in the same energy, passion, and hunger. Because if you become complacent, that's the day you lose.
You get comfortable, somebody else is going to come take your business.
Comfort is the most dangerous drug, and average is your biggest enemy to becoming success.
We want greatness.
Absolutely.
How old are you now?
I'm 31.
You're 31 years old?
I am.
I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you very much.
You inspired the hell out of me.
And I'm proud of you too. I mean, you're doing very well.
Do you believe in God?
Of course I do. Everything that happens in this life is in the hands of God.
How did you know God was real?
Because I saw a lot of miracles in my life. You know, I asked God for miracles in my life and I saw them happen. A lot of prayers were answered.
You got amazing advice, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my friend. I got to give you a hug, man. And I'd like to connect with all the billionaires on you. Can I get your contact?
Sure, yeah, of course.
Cool?
Absolutely.
How did you get rich?
You see all these buildings around here?
Yes.
So far, year to date, we've done $6 billion in real estate sales.
So you're in the real estate business?
Very much so.
How many billionaires have you met today?
101.
You keep a list of them?
Absolutely. It's my job.
Yeah.
It's my number one job.
What is your best networking advice for anybody in business?
Every room I go into, I use the 2 C's. You give someone a compliment and you find something in common. Once you get their contact info, you follow up with them within 10 minutes. I send them a quick note, a quick text. So great meeting you 7.5 minutes ago. Let's do something great together. I keep it unread and then I follow up until they buy or I fucking die. That's how you do it. I try to meet somewhere between 5 and 15 new people every single day.
Give me $6 billion worth of sales advice right here.
The simplest idea, which is the hardest to understand, is that people hate being sold, but they love shopping with friends. Your number one job as a salesperson is to create relationships. It's not to sell product. I don't think I ever actually sell apartments or sell buildings. I just sold something in Palm Beach, all combined for $308 million over the phone. Had nothing to do with anything other than the trust and the relationship that I was able to create between a person who wanted to buy and a person who wanted to sell.
How do you know?
I'm 41.
Ryan, if me and you died tomorrow and you had one last message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
One of the best pieces of advice that I've been given from my most successful and wealthiest billionaire clients is that most people are in a race against time. Time is their greatest asset. The wealthiest people are in a race against moments.
I love that.
I'd rather regret the things I did than the things I never tried. So
take the risk or lose the chance.
Of course.
You got amazing advice, brother. Thank you so much for your time, man. I appreciate you, man. Sir, I got a question for you. How did you get rich?
What?
How did you get rich?
I don't think you believe me.
What do you mean, man? I go all over the world. I'm going all over Beverly Hills interviewing the richest people.
I know who you are.
How did you get rich, man?
I invented the massage gun.
You invented what?
The massage gun.
Wait.
Years ago.
I got my dad like a Theragun for Christmas one year.
Yeah, that's my company.
And how much money did you make selling massage guns?
I can't tell you that.
What was the big issue you had at your business? What's the big issue you had?
We've done 400 million.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Could I interview you for a minute real quick?
Yeah.
How the hell did you even invent the massage gun, man? Like this is such a niche business idea that you came up with. How did you invent this thing?
I was in a motorcycle accident. I'm a chiropractor, and I was in a motorcycle accident in 2007. A lot of people don't know this, but it was made from fixing pain. Necessity is the mother of invention.
So you turned your pain into a multi-hundred-million-dollar business.
Yes.
Did you have people that thought that you were crazy when you came up with this
yes,
idea?
I did. Yeah. I also think that's one of the ingredients. If you're doing something, if people watching this are doing something, and you have your friends and family challenging you, like, what are you doing? That's kind of means you're on the right track.
Now, do you own the patent on the massage gun?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
So there's some money to be made there as well.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a secret right here because nobody talks about this. But owning the patent, you can make a lot of money off of it.
You have to own the IP. Your intellectual property is so important.
And this is in any business.
This is in any business. Literally, the triangle that we have of our Theragun is what's patented. So anyone that has a triangle, we can shut them down.
I'm going to throw it in there, right? Product is everything. Product's the end game in business. What's the secret to finding a winning product?
Have you ever heard of Ikigai?
No.
It's a Japanese term that talks about how you find what's right for you. Anyone's listening, look it up, Ikigai. And it takes what makes money, what you're good at, what helps the world. When you put those things together, that ultimately is success.
Do you believe in God?
100%.
Why?
I've seen it. I'll tell you this. We could talk for half an hour. I've seen in my life where clearly the things that happened to me were out of my control. They were in God's hands. They were things, we call them Theragun angels in the early days. 100% there's a higher power.
You got amazing advice, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your
Great
time.
to meet you,
I
man.
appreciate you, man. Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, how old were you when you became a millionaire?
I'm not interested.
So real quick, sir, I grew channel to 18 million followers. I've interviewed 31 billionaires in the last 4 years.
I appreciate it.
Could I show you just for 30 seconds? I know you're an entrepreneur. I know you'll respect what I do. I've interviewed 31 billionaires. Let me show you what I do real quick. This is me.
I totally believe you. I'm just super private guy.
I got you. Let me just ask you, what type of companies did you own?
All software.
Technology
Fintech.
companies. So what was the biggest year that you had? Like, what was the most amount of money you made?
Well, that I can't share.
Would you say more than 100 million?
Yeah.
More than 200 million?
No, I wouldn't say that.
More than $100 million. I want to challenge you. Go back to when you were a $10 million company. What was the bottleneck that you had to overcome to get out to a $100 million business?
Mostly you got to get out of your own way.
You kind of had to fire yourself.
I had lots of mentors in my career. The person that I learned the absolute most from was the worst boss I ever had.
Yeah.
Because he taught me all the things I want to make sure I never did when I was in that seat.
Like what? What did he do that you said, I will never do this in one of my companies?
You know, not listening to people around you, hiring talented people, but then telling them what to do versus listening to their thoughts and ideas, trying to intimidate people to meet deadlines that are unrealistic. I mean, it's a long list.
Do you think everybody's built for entrepreneurship?
No.
Why not?
You got to be willing to take risks.
How did you sell your software at a large scale? It's competitive in the tech industry. What did you do to stand out?
Well, you got to first focus on value.
But how did you get to the pain point of the customer? Because you hear all the time that if you solve people's wants and needs and problems, you get rich.
When you are starting a company and you've got all these great ideas, you're not burdened with customers. The minute you start getting customers, all of a sudden you start changing your strategic plans. You act reactive instead of still thinking strategically.
And how old are you now?
Ooh, I'd rather not say.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one last message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
The way we've always approached business is don't ever skate to where the puck is. Because by the time you get there, it's gone. Don't be so quick to jump ship.
I love that. Thank you so much for your time. So you got amazing advice, man. I appreciate your advice. It was great. Sir, question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
What?
How old were you when you became a millionaire?
I have no freaking clue.
What line of business are you in?
Venture capital? Why?
VC?
Yeah.
I grew a channel to 17 million followers. I go all over the world interviewing successful
Good
people to help
job.
the younger generation. I've interviewed 25 billionaires in the last 4 years. Could I get 1 minute with you real quick?
No, but thank you.
2 questions. Somebody's trying to raise money for their business. What's the number one thing that you look for in a founder that tells you, I'm going to give my money to
Market opportunity.
And what is the best opportunity in today's world?
Anything to do with AI.
AI?
So it change everything.
Would you say that if you're not using AI, you're going to
You
get...
are so good.
Well, but let me ask you, would you say
what
that...
school did you go to?
University of Texas, but
No.
I did. I went to
You
UT.
got to Michigan. What happened?
Real quick, let me ask you.
What happened
would you
to
say,
going to Michigan?
Real quick, would you say if you're not using AI, you're going to get left behind?
Yes, definitely.
So how would you be leveraging AI in your business?
I thought you said 1 minute.
Well,
you're past your time.
No, this isn't a minute.
You're funny.
I
though.
promise
like
you. I promise you. This is to help the younger people. I've done Tom Cruise, Tom Brady, Mark Cuban.
Good for you
Some of your
guys.
friends probably. Let me ask you, what's the best financial advice you ever received throughout your career from a mentor?
Listen to the customer.
Is it customers or employees first?
Customer.
Why?
Always the customer.
Yeah. Now you're in VC.
Customer doesn't buy, you don't have a business.
Are you raising or are you investing in businesses? Is it invest? So real quick, did you ever? Last one. What's the best investment you ever made throughout your career?
Commerce One, long before you were probably born.
So what's the biggest year you had? The most amount of money that you made?
Venture guys don't talk like that.
Was it more than $10 million?
Oh yeah. That's tiny. You don't stay in business making $10 million.
Yeah, man. Guy in the bank, ball guy, billionaire. Goes right in the TD Bank.
The bank right here?
Yep.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, how old were you when you became a millionaire?
Who are you guys?
I grew a channel to 18 million followers. I've interviewed 31 billionaires in the last 4 years.
I've seen you on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
How do you know I am?
The cops over there, they told me that you're a billionaire.
Did they tell you that?
Yeah, they did.
That's how you need to ask me questions.
yeah, that's how I do.
By the way, thank God for the Philadelphia Police Department. They do a phenomenal job.
What line of business are you in?
I'm an entrepreneur, but if you turn around, I own from this corner to the next corner.
So you own all these buildings over here. How in the world did you get money to be able to buy buildings like that?
I have friendly banks.
So you got along well with the bank?
You know what? I also paid back the banks, so they saw me as a good client and a good customer.
So how much equity would you put into these properties? Would it be like a 30-70 sort of split between you and the bank? Or?
Typically, it was 30% down. A lot of times I had to leverage my other real estate and sign off to get the equity.
Did you ever think growing up that this was going to be possible, that you were going to own the entire block here in downtown Philadelphia?
My real goal is to build a tremendous community here in Philadelphia. And my only reason for wanting to buy these properties was to put in great tenants that people would love to go to. Because I think at the end of the day, as my father taught me, he said, we grow old too soon and wise too late. And what I wanted to do is create an environment that was a lot of fun.
How old are you now?
I'm not telling you.
Yeah? give me a range. Give me an idea.
You can guess.
All right, 50.
I'll take it. I have to go out and give a speech.
What's your name?
Alan.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Spend as much time as you can with your family.
Yeah. Did you have any regrets?
No regrets, but when I was 40, my brother was 44 and he passed away, my only sibling. So I miss him.
Thank you so much for your time, sir. I appreciate you. Do you believe in God?
Yeah.
Has faith helped you out?
Yes.
What got you through that?
You're a good interviewer.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He's very good.
Yeah. Well, what got you through that?
I think whatever religion you are, praying to God, but also taking care of family.
I love that. Could I get your contact?
Yeah.
How did you become wealthy?
Motherfucker, you know, I already told you, I invented gel nails.
So you're an inventor?
Yeah, I made over $100 million on my career.
Can I get a minute of your time real quick?
Sure you can.
Give me the best money advice you ever got throughout your career.
I go to work every day at 5 o'clock. I'm 71 years old. It's 95% perspiration and 5% luck. The best advice I can give you is keep trying, motherfucker. Get out there and do it.
When did you learn you weren't going to get rich working for anybody else?
I knew that when I was 24 years old. I knew I had to be a boss.
What do the richest people in the world do with their money?
I want to tell you one thing. I grew up very poor and I'm worth a lot of money today. The only time money's important is when you don't have it. The richest people in the world, the real rich people, they invest it.
What was that investment vehicle that made you the most amount of money?
I would say two things. One was tax-free bonds. I started with $2 million. I have it up to $50 million in tax-free bonds. The other is industrial real estate. When I was in Inc. magazine in 1987, the number one guy was Mitch Schlossberg. He was in Cleveland. And I stayed up with him until 3 o'clock in the morning. He asked me if I was gay. I said, why do you think I'm gay? He said, well, you won't leave my room. I said, I never met anybody my age that's 100 times richer than me. Teach me real estate. He said, I'll teach you real estate. He said, buy investment property, put 50% down, never leverage it, never sell it. I said, well, how the fuck do you make money? He said, you idiot. Your mortgage goes down, your payments go up on the property, and you give it to your kids. That's why it's called real estate.
Did you have an LLC when you started your business?
I should have had an LLC. You should always have an LLC.
Why?
If you get sued, you don't want them to take your house, your car, and all your personal.
And you know, I tell everybody this. The most affordable way to start a business in today's world and start an LLC is through a company that I use. It's called Busy. It allowed us to start a business overnight, not years like everybody thinks it takes, and we built a multi-million-dollar business in just a couple of years.
It's very important. An LLC LLC is what covers you.
In a sense, you don't even really need a lawyer.
You don't need a lawyer, no.
You got amazing advice, Tony.
Thank you very much. And you got amazing following.
Hey, but guess what, though? We got to make some money together.
Oh, I've been trying with you, kid.
Hey, how much are we going to make together?
I got ideas for you that will blow your mind.
How much?
I don't know what you're making now, but I think you can make 50, 60 million a year with my ideas.
Excuse me, sir. Question for you.
Yeah.
How old were you when you became a millionaire?
Oh shit. I was 21.
How did you get rich?
I built a point of sales device that I sold to Cisco Food Systems.
For how much money?
A little north of 70 million.
$70 million?
Yeah. I've built and sold 5 other companies since then. And
are you serious?
Yeah.
What was your turning point to entrepreneurship? Because you said 21 years old.
My turning point to entrepreneur. Okay, so you're talking to a kid that didn't learn how to read till he was in 9th grade and has no parents. There was literally nobody there to save me.
What was the number one book that changed your life?
The Bible.
Bible. So you believe in God?
Oh, absolutely.
Talking about somebody doesn't believe in God right now. What would your message be to them?
Factually, you're wrong. I studied Christian apologetics at Stanford University for about a year. The reality is, a design creator's a fact. It's not fiction.
I would say, go look at yourself in the mirror. Every designer has to have a creator.
Well, this is the funniest thing, right? So there's this belief that something bigger than you, and at some point when you die, you're going to be in a place with a thing that's bigger than you. That's the largest religion in America. That's Christianity.
Jesus is king.
Amen.
We're in Silicon Valley right now. We're going into 2026. What is the best industry people should be looking to get into right now?
Manufacturing. Amazon put out a study last year that said that if they ate up all of the capacity of switchgear in the United States for manufacturing, over the next 10 years, they'd only be at 25% of what they needed. So I'm getting software money out of frickin' manufacturing.
Wow.
Yeah, and switchgear is this giant stupid box that basically takes the low, medium, high voltage that comes from power lines. Probably this building alone is $15 million worth of switchgear. The reality is the entire industry is 30, 40, 50 years old. So you have to replace all the old stuff, plus there's a bunch of new. A small data center will take $15 to $20 million worth of switchgear. A large one will take $1 billion.
Did you have anybody that doubted you?
Everybody.
Everybody?
I mean, I couldn't read till I was in 9th grade, so I fucking doubted myself.
How did you overcome that, though?
So for me, it's always been figuring out, okay, here's a problem, here's a solution. How does it change people's lives? Because if it changes people's life, it can change your pocketbook.
Right, I love it. You got amazing advice, sir.
Oh,
thank you so much for your time, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, got a question for you.
Not on camera, though.
Yeah?
No, I'm good, though.
Okay, real
Thank
quick.
you, homie.
Have you seen the channel?
What's the name of the channel?
The School of Hard Knocks. We grew it to 18 million followers. We've interviewed Shaq, Tom Cruise, Tom Brady.
Fuck it, I give you some play. I just don't got no damn cut, and I hate that shit.
I got you,
But
man.
I'm a filmmaker.
I got you, my man.
Let's go.
How long have you been in the film business for?
25 years.
Did you start your own company?
Yes.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
$35 million.
$35 billion.
In 1 year.
What kind of got you into filmmaking? It's a competitive business to be in.
I hope you're looking. I was rejected at audition, and I was like, who's the fat dude with the phone? They're like, that's the producer. I was like, I'm gonna produce my own stuff.
Talk to that young person out there. They're facing a lot of rejection in their career, their business. They're worried about what other people think about them. What would your message be to them?
In the words of my grandmother, when you're born, you look like your parents, but when you die, you look like your decisions. Every decision that you make is a domino effect on your life. I will also say, never mistake attendance for alliance. Everybody that's with you is not for you. Eagles don't fly with pigeons. And normally, when you're just about ready to blow, it gets harder and harder.
That's why they always say that God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers.
Absolutely. You can't give up because it's about the faith.
And do you believe in God?
Absolutely. But see, here's what they don't tell us, right? If we are created in the image of God, do you know how powerful you are?
Extremely powerful.
Okay, don't ask for a divine intervention. Intervene with divinity.
You know they don't teach this in school, right?
Oh, no, absolutely not. If you want to hide something from anybody, put it in a book. I said it in 2019. Celebrity is dead. There's no more celebrity. Content is king.
I tell people all the time, I built a multi-million-dollar business because of content creation. And most entrepreneurs, they know how important it is to build that brand, but they think they need this huge team. I use the greatest AI gift to content creators that's ever been created. It's called Opus Clip.
Yes.
You can have a long interview just like this,
Yes.
and it clips and edits your content for you.
I use it. I said this back in 2019. Movies are dead at this moment. It's going to be short form.
Can I tell you something? I've interviewed over 1,000 millionaires and over 30 billionaires. That was one of the best interviews I've ever done in my entire life. Oh my.
Man.
Can I get your contact?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
Oh, this guy.
Yes, sir.
I've just been getting your Instagram feed.
How old were you when you became a millionaire?
Oh, boy. 4 years ago?
And what line of business?
Technology.
What do you do in tech?
CRO for Snowflake.
Did you guys just go public?
We went public 5 years ago.
Congratulations.
During COVID, couldn't ring the bell, so this is our moment.
Do you recommend entrepreneurs take their company public? Because there's a risk there as well when you bring in all that capital, you bring in voting shares. What do you think about going public as opposed to staying private?
Good question.
I have to snag him. I'm so
Real quick.
sorry.
I promise. We got 17 million followers. This is the best marketing he can do.
I know.
All right, just keep it rolling. Hey, we're keeping this shit rolling, man. Sir, real quick. Could I finish real quick with you real quick for 1 minute?
We'll do 30 seconds.
30 seconds is cool. All right. What do you think most people get wrong about cash flow when they're building a company?
Pre-profitability, cash flow is king.
What does that mean?
Cash flow is everything until profitability comes. Then you get S&P 500 and you get a whole different kind of return on investment from a shareholder
Have
perspective.
you always been in the tech industry?
Always, my entire career.
Why?
I love it. It's changing the world.
What did you guys do in revenue this last year?
So we're going to exit this year probably just over about $4.5 billion.
You guys are going to exit at $4.5 billion?
That's right.
Are you serious?
And we're getting to $10 billion in a couple years. Keep track of us.
Track
the stock.
Do you have some good equity in the company?
We're doing okay.
We're doing okay.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
As somebody who's an executive at a billion-dollar
You're awesome,
company,
by the way. I watch you all the time. Congratulations on all your success.
You're an executive at a billion-dollar company. The best financial advice you can give to the younger generation, best money advice you can give to the younger generation.
Best money advice I can give: save everything you possibly can. Don't spend it.
You can't save your way to wealth, though.
You can save your way to being financially secure in the future. You've got to build up wealth. Don't worry about W-2s. W-2 is not necessary. W-2 maybe it'll help you pay the rent. It's not going to pay for your college tuition.
Next 5 to 10 years, what do you see the future of tech kind of transforming into?
Ooh, 5 years is tough to predict, my friend. In this world, it's moving at a torrid pace. 12 to 18 months, that's all you got.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Can
it.
you give me the next 12 months? What's the number one thing people need to be adopting in their business right now?
They're going to be using AI to basically augment human behavior, accelerate revenue. It's all about moving fast.
Do you think if business owners aren't leveraging AI, they're going to get left behind?
Absolutely.
Why?
It's like the internet.
Yeah.
If you're not on the internet wave, you're dead.
It's going to replace Uber drivers.
It potentially could. Self-driving. It's going to change the world.